Hey everybody, welcome back to Outward. So, I have us back here in Cierzo, and I've done a little bit of changing of our gear. Sold a couple of those gems that we had picked up for a considerable amount of silver. I've grabbed the adventurer armor, which is going to have more physical resistances, and it also has fire resistance. Our movement speed is going to be a little down, but it's okay because overall it's going to increase our tankiness against melee attacks, physical attacks. I've also picked up the Master Trader boots, much more resistance than what we had on previously, and it actually increases our movement speed by 15%, which is a lot percentage-wise, and stamina cost reduction by 5%, which is also, I think, pretty significant. These cost me quite a bit. But I think it's worth it. And we still have 110 silver left. Now I'm bringing 12 travel rations with us because I plan to head back to the Emekar Forest. That's where I think we're going to go. We're going to talk to Rissa and Berg. And I think we'll join that faction for now to see what kinds of story content can we accomplish in that zone, if there is any. So we're going to head all the way down there, which will be quite a run. And we'll see if we experience anything interesting on the way. If not, I may cut some of it out through the magic of editing. I have to point out that at some point recently it was winter, and then one day I woke up and it was summer again, and I didn't really notice, and I'll have to watch the playbacks to see when that happened, or if it actually just happened. The seasons don't seem to last very long. Whew. Okay. Sorry for the silence there. I've just learned that I really need to focus on these encounters. And for me, really focusing usually means keeping my mouth shut. Which is not easy for me to do all the time, as you've no doubt noticed. But that went rather well, considering 2-on-1. I had thought about dropping down a sigil, but we didn't have to do that. No? Yes. So I don't think we got anything too special from them, except a great hammer that we could probably sell off. It's not as good as the cleaver halberd that we have, but we could definitely sell it for a chunk of change next time we are at a vendor. They've already seen us. Ugh. really have to wait till they're done with their animation. Otherwise, they're going to hit you because you can't stagger them if they have a double attack or a triple combo. They have to finish it. And if they're just going to keep going no matter what if you block or what. And I keep forgetting that. Whew. Sometimes the reach on this thing really saves us. Alright, that went less well than the combat against the humans. Unfortunately. While I'm thinking about it, I want to cook some of this meat so it does not rot in our inventory, so that when I get hungry, like we had a little bout, I think it was last episode, where we were starving, and then we were often very hungry. I don't know if that was because of the cold weather, but it seemed like we were getting hungrier at an alarming rate, so I want to be prepared with some food in case that happens again. We'll replenish that. Well, let's get up here. And it would be a good idea to bandage. And I think only a small portion of our health, stamina, and mana, they're all burnt a little bit. It's usually hard to tell for me still, like, how significant that amount is. I wish I could see the numbers that we see here. I wish I could somehow set the UI so that I can see these same numbers in the HUD, so that I can know at a glance, like, numerically. I mean, that's why I also enjoy sometimes in games like this knowing the numerical damage output is nice. It lets you plan a little better what enemies you can and cannot face after you've kind of felt them out and you know how much damage they do. And without being able to really collect that data, it's hard to know. Is this empty? No, it's not. Bullets, scrap, traps. Okay. Now we can rest here without fear of anything, so we might as well. That's gonna recoup our health at least. Uh-oh. It's possible that once again, I've left our tent somewhere in the wilds. I would say it's hard to believe, but I know myself better than you guys know me, and it's not hard to believe that I did that again. We should keep a tent counter. How many tents can Robert leave? This is why I'm hesitant to buy the luxury tent, because I know that luxury tent, it's going to go the same way. That should be okay. It's getting us close to evening, but we should be able to make some progress. I can believe I left that tent. I'm not happy about it, though. It's okay, because it kind of gives me an excuse to splurge on the luxury one. But I can't splurge right now because I'm broke. The good thing is I have a mining pick with us now. So when we do come across the mana nodes, we can mine them and hopefully get some gems we can sell for a considerable amount. Because we need to find a cash cow. We're thirsty. We didn't bother to fill our water bottles back in town, but it's kind of okay because we had two that are now empty and one that's full. So might not be the end of the world. Perhaps we'll be... I know some caves have fresh water in them. So that's always a possibility that we will find a fresh cave. So if we're looking directly southeast, we must be right here. Now the only way that I know is to really go northeast now and then hit this road. I think we literally have to follow the path. I don't think there's any way to get around this is what I'm saying. I don't think we can just cut through. We could certainly try. I just don't think there's a way. I think I made this mistake before and had to double back the entire way. It often seems like when you look at the map, you can say like, oh, I'm going to be able to just do this, go this way, you know? But oftentimes we hit impassable mountains or things like that, so that's kind of what I'm worried about. Trying to go this way more directly. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I hope you guys are like well versed with like fast forwarding the playhead to when it seems like something is happening at this point. What I'm really looking forward to about being in Emekar Forest is just different scenery. I see 2 bandits up here. Come on, come back here. Oh, it's shit, it's over there. There we go. And so that's an effective way to use magic. If we could pull 2 of them in and just kersplat, you're done. That's perfect. Of course, now we are temporarily out of fire stones. We need mana stones and oil, so we can craft more when we want to do some alchemy, which I should probably do the next time we sleep. So, not bad. So we gotta be over here somewhere. We may be able to cut through. As long as we can get the bandit camp in sight, then we're headed the way we need to be. Oh, hi. Oh, I hate it. I hate it so much when they just run away. It's like, because they don't drop aggro. Not immediately. He's gonna try to hunt us down in a minute here. He'll think about coming back. Actually, he's going into the hills. We might have scared him off. No, look. Look, here he comes. And so if you turn your back on him, they'll come and get you in the back. We might as well go finish this guy off. Like, he's like, no, I'm out. I'm like, well, I'm gonna chase you. Because at this point, we've already put all this legwork. Look at this guy. This is not possible. I don't know how I feel about completely vertical white chocobo. He's scared of us now, though. We followed him where no adventurer has followed him before. Now he's like walking backwards to get down. That's just amazing. That's the safest way to do it, I hear. Is to walk backwards. Not at all. Yikes. Okay. Well, we can kind of figure out where we are based on this bridge. We're probably somewhere here, so yeah, this might be okay. We've been up here plenty of times, and yeah, here, look at this. Don't like my current health situation too very much. Okay, so, well, we could avoid them. Might as well do that if we can. Although we are rather clickety-clackety with our new adventure armor. I don't know if we got a good look at it, but here we are in all of our glory. I also have requested that the blacksmith make us a helm. We used the blue sand and 250 silver, I think it was, to make us a new helm. And I'm waiting for that because it turns out he doesn't craft it right when you pay for it and give him the mats. You pay for it and give him the mats, and then he just tells you that you have to come back later and get it, that he's not done with it yet. It doesn't tell you how long, and then he just mumbles some incomprehensible stuff at you. So, the next time we're in Cierzo, I'm hoping that he'll be done with our new helmet. Ooh. Well, we don't want to run off into that. So very, very purple up here. And let's see, where do we have to go? Ah, okay, quite a ways. So, yeah. We should have just stayed down there, I guess. Is what we just learned. I wonder if there's anything worth going back in here for. Sometimes I wonder about these different paths through the Conflux Mountain that we never took. Oh, well, you know, it's worth it just to grab this. Because, guys, we finally have a mining pick. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't remember exactly where this led. There was one where there was a combat basically right away that we got into. And there was an NPC that was going to help us, but he basically just runs in and aggroes them all, and then they killed us. And maybe, yeah, is this that way? No, this is a different way. This might have been the way we went through.
How can I help you?
Right, I think this must have been the way we did go. Yeah, that's a drop down. We're not going that way. Okay. Just wanted to see what it was. Since we're over here. Got nothing else going on except trying to cross the entire zone on foot. Alright, so that's fine. Now we need to get down from here. Which, you know, we might be able to do this way. I see, well, yeah. I see our friend, the praying mantis monster. Still don't want to do that without magic. So, let's see here. I also see a large fire up ahead. That must be the bandit camp. Let's do this. Pull out the trusty alchemy kit. Oh, we can. And we will. It turns blue, and yet... Yeah, that's kind of buggy, right? A little bit. I mean, it says we can. See that, right? Okay. Disappointment and regret consume you as you are unable to fulfill your plans of making a firestone to take on the praying mantis monster. You lose 2 resolve this turn. I don't know. I guess we just go down here and we make another fire on flatter land. And in the meanwhile, while we're trying to do that, we'll probably get attacked by hyenas, so buckle in. I'm crafting as fast as I can. That's how I feel. Because I'm kind of worried about getting jumped by hyenas out here. It wouldn't be the first time that it's happened in the darkness. I'm hoping this ground is level enough. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. I'm hoping this ground is level enough to allow for this. It can't be placed here. This is kind of becoming a problem. I mean, I see that it's kind of a hill, but... Oh, that was fun, too. Okay. This is clearly... Sometimes the universe, when something is a bad idea, it will tell you over and over again that it's a bad idea. And so, we're done with that. We're not crafting any firestones right now. We are not fighting the monster down there. We're moving on. We're moving on. That's the bandit camp, so we need to swing... Well, I mean, have we cleared this one? No? Why not? Well, you know, while we're here. While we're here, let's just do it. Oh, right into a trap, Robert. That guy's laughing at us like, haha, he fell into the trap. You dummy. Come on, weirdo, let's go. He doesn't want to attack us. which is weird. He's had a couple of openings. Now he's getting all spry with us. He's a blocker. I can't even get through his defense. Come on. There we go. That winded us. Alright. Well, whether or not we'll find anything truly great here, I don't know, but if we can do it safely, it might be worth clearing this. Now, what safely entails anymore, I really don't know. Let's put our sword back on there, or rather our sword. Our cleaver halberd. That guy's gonna run off and go hunt that bird. That's like the best thing that's ever happened. Okay. Yeah, you do that, man. I'm like so bad at using the bow that it is incredible, because in most games I like the bow, and in fact, and in real life, I shoot a bow, and yet in this game I am just awful. Although this seems okay. If it's just me versus another archer, then oh, cool. That was a different way to do it. I think I need, like, the aim inverted or something, but it was hard to figure it out and be able to tell if that's what I needed or if it was just really unfamiliar to me. And that was the only problem. Not sure. What I do know is we are getting heavy in our bag, guys. And we have nothing. We have nothing in our expansive pockets. Let's change that. And keep some swords in our pockets, because who doesn't want swords in their pockets, guys? What else? What about these? Not nearly as good as what we have overall, you know, with all the bonuses we have to speed with these boots. All I know is that there's probably one more guy that went off chasing that white chocobo, but no, I don't want that cooking pot. Thank you, though. That's just gonna weigh us down. Let's drop that. I guess we're gonna go up top. Could go in. But let's make sure we thoroughly investigate down here. We have too many great hammers. God, I want to sell this stuff. I really do. But, you know, we were kind of headed somewhere. It's kind of bust our plans a little bit. Because I don't... Now that we're clearing this place, which I had thought we had already cleared, but you know, what's one bandit camp from another? Because they all do have a very similar layout. Now that we're here and we're clearing it, I might end up dropping the stuff off back at home. To make it worth it. Now, there was something terrifying in the last bandits prison we entered, and it wasn't bandits. It was a Tim Burton reindeer. And we had to lock ourselves in a cage to try to survive. So I'm kind of worried that this is going to be the exact same thing, because yeah, this thing. Like, we're not doing that. Like, I might be able to get him out here, grab what's in that chest, and run. My biggest concern, however, is I don't have the key somehow. Why wouldn't I have the key? I bet it's in that chest. I beat a bunch of bandits. You'd think one of them would have the key. I don't want to be overburdened for this. Unfortunately, I do need to break something down. Maybe toss something. I don't know. Let's get rid of these. What did I just do? Drop. Whoa. Okay, that was kind of wacky. Okay, we are down underweight now, though. Alright, this is what we're going to do. We can do a couple of things, I think. No, we can't. This would have been the one good time. The one time it would have been good to have a trap. Because I could have put it right here and he would have had to come this way. But no trap, so... Ooh, no, we need light. Let's go. Let's get him out here. And let's book it. Okay. Now that's fine and everything. And... Well... My only real idea here, and he can get us through this door, so that's not safe for us. We may not be able to get him at all. Yeah, not without opening it up. Okay, I don't want to die here. Unlock, please. Unlock from him. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Alright. Probably was a bad idea to try to do any damage to him at all. I just wanted to see what kind of impact they would have. Not enough for me to feel comfortable taking him on. We got away barely with our lives intact. What did we get for it? A steel saber. Impact 19. And this is a one-hander, I take it. Which is interesting because it has the weapon stats of a beginning two-hander, so that might be good to pair with a shield. Unfortunately, I did sell the shields I had, so again, not doing something right to really succeed here. Maybe it's that I'm selling stuff I shouldn't. Maybe it's that I'm keeping stuff I shouldn't. I don't know. Oh, but look at this. I now have 3 alchemy kits. We can definitely sell some of those. And that's weird. I do have traps. Did not see those when we were looking. Let's go ahead. And we can get some rest here. And probably take a little break. And when we come back, I'm going to have taken us back to Cierzo. I'll vendor what can be vendored. And we'll go from there. Thank you guys for joining me. Thanks so much for the support. Take care and wish me luck.